introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is Meara Rose. I'm a plus size model, pianist, and an influencer.
Okay, you have an Instagram page and
Yes, it's at Meara Rose.
at Meara Rose. You want to spell out?
Follow me, Meararose.
Okay, so today we had test shoot with Meara Rose. I worked with you before.
Yeah.
And what job we worked on?
We worked on an Adidas, I guess a tag campaign, you would call it?
Yeah, it was their tagline for Adidas. Their packaging and tag. Mainly when you buy this socks or underwear.
It was underwear.
Underwear. So when you buy the Adidas, it was their Plus underwear package was their image for the Plus Adidas.
It was just the bottom half.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just gonna see from the waist down if you happen to buy Adidas in this one store in New York.
Yeah, one
so
store.
I'm famous now. I'm famous now.
Well, you did something good. That's how I met at Cast, and there was a lot of model, and we met. That was like almost a year ago.
I know, and we're finally shooting now.
Finally, test shooting, yeah. So,
I'm so excited.
So what's your, when did you decide to become a model?
It's been about 3 years, so I'm still kind of new to the game. I actually started out as a pianist, and then I moved back to Brooklyn after going away for a little while. Funny story, ended up living in the sub-basement of this family in exchange for playing in the dad's band. Like, my rent was to play in his band.
That's awesome.
Across the street from Ashley Graham.
What?
I went on a date with her ex-personal trainer. I worked in the gym where she used to go, and he was like, oh, you should do it, and he encouraged me to try. And then I entered a contest and I won, and I kind of got my foot in the door.
Nice. See that? That's serendipity or just fate or luck.
Such a weird
Yeah,
story.
so that's good. Things happen. I believe in stuff just happen for a reason. So how often do you shoot? How often do you test? And where are your career? What have you done or something we should know about?
The biggest things I've done were I was the lead in a Lola campaign commercial, which was cool. I've done a Burt's Bees campaign and a Mind Body Green campaign. Those are probably some of my biggest ones. And then I did a campaign for Brassy Bra, and then I loved the team so much that I actually asked them for a job, and so I work for them, as a side gig to kind of fill in whatever I need too. So I love them. Get to see both sides of the industry, like the backside and the the front, and I think that's actually good for perspective and to just help round myself out as a human being.
Okay. And how often do you test, or how often do you try to get out there and shoot?
I shoot at least every week, even if it's just with my friends. I got a camera and I'm always practicing and trying to get better. In terms of jobs, some months it's a few jobs, some months it's nothing. It just kind of comes and goes. I have 3 agencies, but Plus is still up and coming, and so I'm just working as much as I possibly can.
Okay. What's your favorite part of the business, and what part do you hate about being a model?
My favorite part of the business is working creatively with photographers. Honestly, I would so much rather come in and experiment and do fun things and do what I consider to make art, rather than, I love, e-commerce and stuff, but it's very just right, left, front, center, go. It's very mathematical, and I love the money, don't get me wrong, but in terms of just the art creation, and getting creative, that's really where I'm the happiest. And in terms of what I hate, I just don't love the whole Fashion Week scene thing. I have walked in a couple shows, and they're always so stressful and intense, and there's so many egos involved, and I find the whole thing, hopefully I'll change my tune sometimes. Now watch no one invite me because of this video, but I'm hoping that I can kind of change my perspective on that. But for now, I just find the whole thing so stressful and so exhausting, and just I feel like I'm not cool enough to be there,
No, don't be the okay, I'm big again. I'm anti New York Fashion Week right now, what it is. I used to be not part, but I used to love to go to Bryant Park, Lincoln Center, when Mercedes Fashion Week, when it was really Fashion Week. I go to Milk Studio for Maybe Fashion Week, which is fun. But there's a lot of fashion stuff goes on, and there's too many. It became a moneymaker for people promoting shows, and they don't even pay the model. So I'm a big anti-Fashion Week right now person.
They don't pay us. With the amount of hours and castings, fittings, the show, it's so many hours to not make anything,
And yet they charge, the people who put it on the show, charge a designer to be in it.
Of course.
And 90% of the time, to be honest with you, those designers are not selling. There's no one in the audience who are real buyers or real people in the business.
It's strictly PR.
PR.
Yeah, that's all it is.
And bloggers who just want to show that they are at a scene. And it doesn't generate into money that much, because these are not the people who are really influencing. They're just people who paid for a ticket to be at a fashion show. So,
or I've gone to shows as an influencer. I hate that word, but that's what they call us. And I've gone and just to even just waiting in line and like everyone being like, oh well, who are you? And like
You
what
don't treat you
row
right.
do you get to
Yeah.
sit into? And it's just like this whole weird like competitive thing that just I think makes almost everyone, even if you're like cool, I think it makes everyone feel bad.
Yeah.
Like it just seems like so egotistical and just kind of like the antithesis of what fashion and art is supposed to be, right? It's supposed to be inclusive, but
Yes.
it seems like, I don't know, it's very political in a way that I don't like.
Well, we just finished New York Fashion Week. I didn't want to get onto that subject. That's a total different thing. That's my
Well, we have
yeah.
we have two, we have a lot in common. We
Yeah.
learned that today.
We had let's finish my first trans meditation class this week, and I got into it. I just fell into it. A friend of mine who owns a bar in New York City did it on Facebook page, and I just wanted to try it out and see what it was. I just found out
That I grew up in Fairfield, Iowa, which is the transcendental meditation capital of the United States.
yeah, and it's actually amazing. I'm starting to see the effect of that type of meditation. I've been doing Zen meditation. So let's talk about the shoot today.
Okay.
What did you enjoy? How did we came up with the shoot? Which was your favorite set, and what did you like about it when I say the mood board?
I love the mood board. I've actually had a lot of the images that you picked like on my other like kind of dream mood boards before, and sometimes when you work with photographers that are just starting out, you show them a photo like that and they're like, oh yeah, I love that, but then they don't necessarily know how to create it. But that's why I'm so grateful to get to work with you today, because you can actually make the image look like that or even better than some of the images. Like I had no idea when I was posing like what it was going to look like, and then you showed me the after, and I was like, oh my god, I'm hot. Like what's
You're actually
happening?
hot.
Like,
You're beautiful. And
oh my god.
you know, so when I do a mood board, I send to them all just to see how comfortable they are with the idea I have in mind, and I test a lot, at least once a month or something twice a month, because I have a lot of equipment. I have to try out, make sure everything's right. Like today, we had a hiccup in the shooting. I realized my tether cable, is acting up, so I switch out the cable and we troubleshoot that problem. So when I have a client, I don't have that problem.
Yes, very good.
That's why I test for free. I would charge people for tests because it's fun. I get to meet somebody great and somebody new and someone amazing today, which is icing on the cake. You can never ask for that in any way.
I know, I didn't know we were gonna
Yeah,
get to
that's
like
amazing.
go in like this and like get to know each other. It turned out so perfectly.
Good.
And so many the images on the chair, and also the black and whites. We did some really dramatic black and whites to start. That like I was just kind of like fooling around, just like, wow, my back's gonna break, but hopefully this looks good. And then I looked at the photo and I was like, oh my god, it looks amazing.
See,
Lighting is so important, and
Lighting
you're
is very
so
important.
like a photographer that knows what they're doing with light. Like you're amazing. You know,
Thank you. Thank
amazing.
you. You're an amazing model for being able to hold the pose, first of all. And she's very creative. The idea I had was, this is what we started with. A mood board is to be modified. You don't want to copy it.
Yeah.
Mood board is just to tell you the look, maybe the look, wardrobe, or lighting. This is the look we're going for. Theoretically, you want to get in this ballpark. We don't want to do it exactly. Because then you're copying. You want to make it your own. And she came in and she changed it and she, trolled this idea around. A good, what I'm good at too, I think, and you're good. I listen to. I don't say no. This is exactly what we have to do. I listen to you, and we come to a compromise. Like, let's try this. Let's try that because it doesn't hurt to try.
But you're also innovative and creative, and you had so many good ideas about like, oh, move this arm here, or move that, or like. And
I'm
then,
only good as my model. It's 50-50. I will never take credit for anything. It's always a team effort. It's never a one-man show. It's a team effort. She did her. Today we didn't have her hair and makeup on the set because we were, just doing it very on the fly, and she did her own hair and makeup, which is amazing.
Don't judge my ponytail now. It looked better earlier, but and something that you do too that's so amazing, and photographers that are watching pay attention, is that you give feedback as we're shooting. Sometimes I'll be shooting with someone and they won't say anything, and I'm just like, do you like what? Am I okay? Like, do I look like models? We want to hear like, oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's great. Ooh, almost there, but then move this, or like, there's hair in your face. Like, I've been on set with stylists where they don't even tell me that like a tag is hanging out, and I'm like, that's your one job. What are you doing here? Just remember this. Please give us feedback. Tell us what's working. Tell us what's not working. Tell us if there's hair in your face. And I know sometimes you're like thinking about lighting, settings, and all the other things that you have to worry about too. But that was just something I wanted to thank you, because I really appreciate when I'm working with someone and I feel like we're in it together, and you're paying attention, and you know how I want my body to look too, and how to help me modify to get the shot that we want.
Yeah, and we had some fly away, which we had
My
some
hair always does that.
some feet that was dirty, and we turned it away from the camera so you don't see it. Little pointers, like I scan the image, I see the big picture. I know what I'm going to do in the post production, and what I want to spend the time on, and what I don't want to spend the time on, and what I could 90 rule of thumb is just fix it on set. It's so much easier. Take a minute, fix it, get it done, and just, you know, less to deal with in post production. And like we're gonna shoot, you know, including some of the image in the video, and also we're gonna do another shoot right now, which is gonna be, I'm excited about it. And,
I'm excited about it.
and that's gonna be fun. And once again, it's a pleasure working with you. I think we're gonna be keep shooting a lot as much as we can, because not every day you find a model that you click with. A lot of time, so many people have shot. I've been shooting for over 25 years, and almost hundreds of models I've shot with, and may never see them again. She's one few that actually, after a year, it took a year because I'm always busy. She's always busy. And
We finally did it.
yeah, we
I'm so
got
happy.
to work together, and I'm sure this relationship is only going to grow, and we're going to shoot more because you find a muse that you like working with, and you can always try new things that are more comfortable. And there's still a comfort level here we got to build. You know, it doesn't happen magically. It takes first 2-3 times, and we'll be very comfortable with each other. We may start yelling at each other too comfortable. You know, be like siblings. But it's, you know, I have certain models I work with for over 8 years.
Wow.
Whenever I want to test something, they will always come in and test. I always test too, and I have a job to make sure this is what I want my clients to like to look like. You know, it's always something new, or something different, or something you can tweak it or improve on. So that's why I test a lot.
It's important.
Yep. All right, and thank you so much once again. Say your name, Instagram page, and social media.
Thank you so much for today. This was amazing. My name is Meara Rose. My Instagram is MEARAROSE that's at Meara Rose. And my blog is meararose.com. You can find me on Twitter and Snapchat and everything under Meara Rose. Also my YouTube, because I play piano.
I want to listen to her play.
Yeah.
I am tone deaf. I play the bongo or back, you know, the maracas. All right. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching the channel. Hopefully,
Subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe and something become out of this. You know.
Yeah.
Never know. Just try something new.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's get a shoot on the road.
Okay.